I think today is the best day, the perfect day to introduce this topic. Today being National Happiness Day, I want to share with you some insights about happiness. How can we truly achieve happiness? Before we get into the video, let's go ahead and subscribe, like, comment as you watch the video and share your thoughts as to what makes you happy. All right, let's get right into the video. We literally have all the potential for peace and happiness within us. Good and evil exist within the mind. Happiness and suffering also exist within the mind. We all know people who always see the best in things and think that everything will go right. And we also know of unhappy people who only sees everything that can go wrong. But the question is, can we choose to be happy or miserable? Or is it just a fact of life? Happiness. Happiness can be defined from different perspectives, and no perspective is wrong. It's just that people are looking at it from their personal view of the world. It's all in a person's perspective, how you see and view the world. With that being said, there are fundamentals, basic ideas of the true meaning of happiness that we can all relate to and somehow build on to form our own views of what it truly means to be happy. So what is the true meaning of happiness? Like, what actually makes people happy? It is a combination of enjoyment, satisfaction, and purpose. Happiness is a state of well-being that includes living a good life, one with a sense of contentment and meaning. As Mahatma Gandhi puts it, happiness is when what you think, what you say, and what you do are in harmony. You will never understand how important your happiness is to your health until you lose your health. Have you heard the saying, a healthy man wants 1,000 things, but a sick man only wants one? Health and happiness are completely intertwined. That's not to say that people with illnesses can't be happy, but that attending to one's health is an important and perhaps underappreciated part of well-being, which helps you to live a lot longer. Now, ultimately, we all want to be happy. We all want to live a happy life. Now, after you've chased everything, we're chasing after money, we're chasing after fame, we're chasing after popularity, we're chasing all these things, we're seeking so many things. But at the end of the day, we all want to live a happy life. With that being said, here are a few questions I want you to think about as we explore this idea of happiness. What if, just what if, you spend decades pursuing happiness and then you end up being miserable? What if you think that what makes you happy actually don't make you happy? Also, what if not all people are made happy by the same things? A lot of people don't really consider that. The reality is, happiness depends upon ourselves. Matter of fact, very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself. It is in your way of thinking, your way of seeing the world, as I said earlier. Happiness and freedom begin with the clear understanding of one principle. And that principle is, some things are within our control and some things are not. And once we're able to cease worrying about the things that are beyond our control, we will be happy. Our genetic makeup, which includes our personality, our temperament, our finances, family, life circumstances, achievements, your marital status, and social relationships, they all influence how happy we are or how happy we can be. Also, our individual ways of thinking and expressing our feelings, they all has a part to play in happiness. Research shows that much of happiness is under our personal control. Therefore, your level of happiness is up to you. Happy people live with purpose. They find joy in lasting relationships, working toward their goals, enjoying the small things, the little things, I like to call it, and living according to their values. Here are a few outward signs that someone is happy. If a person is open to learning new things, if they're humble and patient, if they love to smile and laugh a lot, If the person knows how to go with the flow, show compassion, showing gratitude. If a person is happy for the success of others, does not feel entitled, and they have little to no expectations, does not hold grudges, they enjoy healthy relationships. If a person is not spiteful or insulting, and most importantly, being intentional about living with meaning and purpose. Every person has unique life experiences and therefore unique experiences of happiness at different stages of our lives. See, what makes someone happy in their 20s may not necessarily make them happy in their 80s. And what brings joy to someone in their 80s may have seemed irrelevant to them in their 20s. It's valuable for people to continue observing and revising what makes them happy at a given time to continue striving for fulfillment throughout their lifetime. So we are to constantly evaluate ourselves. Do a self-evaluation, do an assessment, and see what makes you happy at any given time in your life. And if you need to, make some changes. In all this, I believe that true happiness is living in the present, living in the moment, enjoying the here and now. Whatever the situation is that you find yourself in, enjoy it. Enjoy the time that you have in that moment without worrying about the future, without thinking about yesterday, without worrying about all your problems or the issues of yesterday or tomorrow. Just be in the moment, be present, and enjoy it all, and being satisfied with what you have. For me, what makes me happy? Learning new and interesting information, developing a new skill or ability, and being able to help others. Now, what makes you happy? Better yet, write it down. If you're not sure where to start, work on your personal relationships. This is the number one thing that makes people happy. All right? That's all I have for you today. I would love to hear your feedbacks in the comment section, and let's learn and grow together. All right? Remember to be happy because you are blessed to be alive. Stay blessed.